Relationships are hard. Relationships are impossible when couples don't prioritize each other over themselves. You two already have a history of prioritizing each other, so keep doing that. To be intentional and choose each other every single day. Through the good days, but more importantly, through the hard days.
Michael, my love. So no one told you life was going to be this way, but here we are, together, ready to face whatever comes our way. I remember lying awake in bed, hoping that someone was also out there looking for me. And then across the country, I found you. Whew. When we first started talking, I felt like I had known you my whole life already. There was a comforting, knowing feeling. You made my head spin and my heart giddy like I was in high school again. We would talk through a screen, night turning into morning, and even through that first awkward day of meeting. But by the second day, it felt like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the prom candles in that studio apartment, or that intimate and vulnerable conversation in that cabin that first November night. Our love grew in those moments, our own kind of magic. From making poi in Hawaii to riding a bike on the back of a bike in Thailand. There's no one else I'd rather explore the world with. On one of our last nights before I left to go back home, July 23rd, 2022, we were in your bed. The lights were off, and I was drifting off to sleep. You whispered, "We're gonna make it." And we did. We made it through the distance, through our move away from home, and we made it through new challenges. There were many things that could have kept us apart, but we've always made it happen. And knowing you were beside me in bed every night made it all worth it. I was once scared, but you made me unafraid to love, to feel it fully, and to be fearlessly hopeful. Where my waves meet your shore, you break down the walls and let me fully be myself. Our love lets us find those hidden places in us. We'll make it through good seasons and the bad seasons, through side quests and plot twists. Our filler episodes will be the quiet and calmness, having the table set up for hot pot dinner, or filling up the gas tank for the drive to Disney. It's those small things, the ordinary days that will make up the full and rich life that we will create together. We'll be each other's biggest fans, shoulders to stand on and warmth in the cold. We'll laugh together and cry together. You're the person that keeps me singing, smiling, and laughing. We may not be perfect, but we're perfect for each other. Loving what I know now of you and trusting what I don't know yet, I give you my hand and I give you my love. I'll be there for you. I'll be there to grow with you. I'll take care of you. I'll say I love you every night, forever and always.
Okay. Claudia, I would love to show you my whole new world, but I'm sure you own a mirror. These were the first words that I said to you on Instagram, and they still ring true now. You mean so much to me, and I can't imagine life without you. Your smiles and laughs light up my sky like the lanterns in Tangled. You warmly embrace my weirdness with your own so that I can be the best version of myself. You gave me stability and unwavering support through my shakiest era before and during residency. You made me feel safe when all hope was lost. When we were at home curled up watching TV, I feel so at peace and ecstatic knowing that I get to spend the rest of my life with you, except when watching The Bear, which is super stressful. You give me so much hope for the future because you're attentive, thoughtful, and not afraid to call me out when I leave the cabinets open. We've survived a global pandemic, ripped leather luggages, and even living without decent Asian food for 3 years. If we could accomplish all that and conquer Allentown winter blizzards with smiles on our faces, we can survive anything. As your partner, I vow to always communicate and include you in impactful decisions. I vow to share your victories and stand with you during your failures. I vow to hold you through sickness and in health and blood draws. I vow to support your climb towards your dream position as a creative director for IDEO or working with Jessica Walsh. I asked you to share these aspirations initially and when we first met, and I promise to keep them close to heart. I vow to continue singing duets with you. If you guys didn't know, that song was Love is an Open Door from Frozen, and that was the first song that we sang together. I vowed to help complete your travel map and provide fresh Instagram content. When you want to try something new, probably yuzu related, I will encourage you. And when you do the same thing for me, I will appreciate you. However, if you don't, I will forgive you every day for the rest of my life. Thank you for your unwavering support through residency. Thank you for sharing your passions for your career, travel, and cuisine. Thank you for sharing your loving family. When you told me you had a weekend meals with your family in Markham, I was relieved to find someone with strong familial values that could empathize intensely with my own familial values. I'm incredibly appreciative of having such loving families, and I'm happy they can share this moment with us. I also vow to continue supporting your love for your family because they've helped shape who you are today. Bringing it back full circle to Chandler, the night I first met you meant a lot to me because, well, you're just really hot. I told you I wasn't afraid to touch the butt. I love you, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you, Claudia.
Michael, Claudia, you have expressed your love to one another through the commitments and vows you have made here today. You have kissed 1,000 times, probably more, but today that feeling is new. So without further ado, by the power vested in me in the state of Florida, I now proclaim you to husband and wife. Wait. Michael, you may kiss the bride.